guys, it's not Rayne. You can't call me Rayne. Today I thought I'd do my first mod review, and today's mod review is going to be DecoCraft. DecoCraft is a mod that adds many cool new decorative blocks, including everything you'd ever need: toys, kitchenware, bathroom stuff, beds, and technology. Why don't we just jump right in? First up, we have DecoCraft Bathroom, which adds many new cool things like toilet paper, plumbing, sticks, a bathtub which you can actually sit in. I mean, look at me. I'm in the bathtub. There's also towels. There's a sink and toothbrushes, and then there's also a bathtub essential rack thing. Next, we have DecoCraft Clutter, which adds little letters on the ground, bins, book stacks. It adds wind chimes and dream catchers, this cute backpack, makeup, a notebook, a Stanley, nail polish, a calendar, mirror, a box full of yarn. Is that a bag? I don't know. And if we go out here, it also adds all of this stuff, like a mailbox, a bucket, and some gold bars. It also adds a few full school things that should be in the comfort section, which is right here. DecoCraft Comfort adds sofas, pillows, a little bed. We go up this ladder. Oh, it adds a little gaming chair, not this plushie. This plushie is part of a different mod. And a bunk bed. And if we go up here and down here, it also adds a little picnic bench, beach chair, and a hammer. Now, this is the part I don't actually understand. DecoCraft crafting. It adds these four things: a crafting bench, a scrap thingy, raw scraps, and a paintbrush. What this crafting bench does, it allows you to make all of this stuff, you know? Like everything part of the mod, if you have this crafting bench, you can make it. As long as you have the right materials. We go down a bit. Look, we can even make our beds that we saw earlier. DecoCraft Flags adds a bunch of flags, obviously. And I'm going to name each and every one of these out. That is the United Kingdom, that's the asexual flag, the USA, bisexual, Canadian, Polish, England, Japan, the Cayman Islands, and they put enough detail in to put this tiny place in, and the pansexual flag. Here we have DecoCraft Laundry, which actually I was able to add everything in for this one, because it's a small one, because it's about laundry, and there's not a lot of stuff about laundry. We had a little laundry basket, an ironing board, a washing machine, a dryer, a broom, a mop, a little mop janitor bucket, and a vacuum. And over here, we have DecoCraft lights, which I love. You'll probably be able to see... Oh no! Never mind, guys. I did have fairy lights installed, which is a mod that adds fairy lights, but I must have deleted it sometime. Hang on. Surely I still have it in here. I still have it in here. I must have just deleted it all. So there were originally that hanging about, but I guess not anymore. Anyways, DecoCraft lights. It adds this beautiful little light of a milkshake a chandelier, fairy lights, a little hanging lantern, some wall lights, floor light, a lava lamp, and this side light, which I'm not sure turns on. It does! Every single one of these is toggleable to turn off and on. Over this way, we have DecoCraft Medieval, which adds a lot of big stuff, like this giant king-size bed, some golden treasure, and a chandelier. It also adds these two things on the side. They're like wall candles. Now this, it's kind of hard to explain. DecoCraft Patreon, basically, they add all their Patreon backers into little pop boxes. So I just put some of the ones that I found and liked up on these shelves. They are good for decorating as well. And I think my favorite one out of all of these would have to be this little one over here. It's so cute. DecoCraft Pets adds a bunch of different pet-themed things. I mean, look, they even add animated fish that are just so cute. Adds a little animated bird as well in a bird cage, which I don't really support. Don't put birds in cages, guys. A little cat stand, a dog house, and a cat scratching post. Here we have the yummy bit, DecoCraft food, and the food just looks amazing. They have pizza, a little tray like you would get at a theme park, a basket of baguettes, which I added in my last video, a little strawberry cake, sushi, jelly, a tea set, boba tea, and whatever this is. DecoCraft Seasonal adds a bunch of different holiday and seasonal items, but since it's so close to Halloween, I decided to decorate it like Halloween with some blood, a little spider, a little scarecrow, some window borders. I was actually scared for a moment. That's part of a different mod. A little pumpkin, trick-or-treat bags, and a little happy Halloween sign. This one I just had to make 2 rooms because it's got so much stuff in it. This is DecoCraft Shops. And what it does, it adds basically a bunch of shop-themed things. It adds these booths, a gumball machine, a vending machine, a candy stand, a clothing rack, and even a popcorn machine. This one is also 2 rooms because it's signs, and signs are pretty big. But let's focus on this side first. We have lots of bathroom different things, road signs like a stop sign and an 80-mile sign, and these signs for shops. So say I wanted to use that candy store, I'd have this candy sign with a little candy bar on it. They've also got ones for fire, bombs, beer, and mining supplies. If we just go through here, this one I had to make 2 rooms because there's a staircase now. This is DecoCraft storage. Basically, if you wanted to make a walk-in closet, this would be good. It adds this little barrel, which doesn't really fit the rest of the room, but I had to add it in. It adds little drawers. These ones look like lockers, clothing racks, cubbies, more drawers, and a giant wardrobe. They also add shoe racks and more clothing racks. Now, up the staircase, we have DecoCraft surfaces, which I actually added some more things from the different sections. So, this is a vanity, which is part of it. And then there's little bedside drawers, even though there's no bed. These little tables, which I did in black, or maybe it was green, who knows, in my last video. And a little strawberry shortcake. a desk with a little easel from Hobbies. And this bit is also part of the desk bit. It just went up here, and I think it's meant to go down there, but who cares? Also, this was part of the flags mod. For some reason it went all glitchy, so if we go through here, we have one of my favorite ones, which is DecoCraft Tech, which adds a bunch of different tech features like this doorbell, which actually makes a noise, this security camera, this sofa is part of the comfort mod, and so is this chair, and this desk is part of the surfaces bit. This is the monitors, which I really like. There's a little PC, and there's a TV, which actually works, and you can change the channel. Oh, don't like that. Change it. Oh. Okay, see? Here's a little vacuum cleaner for the floor, like a robot vacuum. Over here, we have DecoCraft toys, which actually a bunch of toys. This really doesn't showcase it that well. I'm not very proud of this one. I added a tire fence, which I think it makes noises when you step on it, which I don't like. We have a little teddy bear, a xylophone, a dollhouse, which you can actually see inside of, which I like, a train station, and a rocking horse. Here we have DecoCraft Hobbies, which I did not put enough. I made like a band bit, but there are like so many different things you can have, like pool tables and art easel, but these are the ones that kind of matched everything, like a little pink guitar, a piano, a drum set, and a microphone. Over here, we have DecoCraft Kitchen, which adds this beautiful little pink fridge, some drying racks, a sink, an oven with a little oven top thing, I don't know, a mixer, a toaster, and even another bin that matches just like everything. They do add blenders and other stuff that you would get in here. Obviously, I'm not able to show everything, but I try to make them look as good as possible. So finally, we have DecoCraft Wall Decor, which adds a bunch of different posters and signs. So we have a world map. This is Jaws, except it has a cheeseburger. We have The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is such a good movie, I know. Children of the Corn, and Yoda. And then it also adds this little board which you can stick stuff on. Actually, it comes with the stuff sticked on, which is kind of sad. And this Livecraft love sign. And that's it. That's all the stuff in the DecoCraft mod. If you've seen DecoCraft Nature, maybe one day I'll do something about that, even though it's a side mod. But that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can get new videos shooting your way. Please comment on the video if there's any mods you'd like me to recommend. I actually do read them all. Anyways, stay safe. Never share your name online. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.